It's game time in Miami as the crowd looks to cheer on the Heat. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Looking at the last game for the Los Angeles Clippers, it was a loss to the Jazz. And a very close one there, too. The buzzer sounded. They were only down by one bucket.
Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
And you want to respond in kind, but that last game, it was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. You ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
Back to Martin. Here's Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Brent, when you talk about Tyler Hero, this is a guy that looks to get better every single season.
Well, his focus should be just on improving his percentages. You know how versatile he is, but if he's able to become more efficient, wow, look out.
Now Lowry. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range.
Adebayo not allowing the defense to slow him down.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And Westbrook gets it to go.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And it's off from three-point range. Butler way outside. And with the rebound. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
It is still early in the season, Greg. You'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of record. There's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
Here's Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by George.
And the burst from Russell Westbrook paying off that time. That's an impossible play for the primary defender to stop.
Pass to Martin. The kick outside to Butler. Knocks down the three ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now Adebayo. Martin for three. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place, and that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's foul number 2 for him. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and it's Leonard missing.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Back to Hero. Lowry with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Here's Butler to the inside. 5 to shoot. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Off target from outside. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. George with no one around. Bangs on the trifecta.
With his feet set, you expect Paul George to knock that down.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Lowry for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
The kick outside to Butler. There's Hero with the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And Hero early on in his career finds himself in these big-time moments.
Pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Hero from long range. Nailed from three-point land. Hero's got 6.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Substitution on the court. Miami calls timeout. Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your defense leader.
And here's George for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. 9 points in the game so far.
And more, it should just sink in that Paul George is one of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
At the top of the key, Westbrook. And that's collected by Love.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And the layup is good.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
Paul George dunk contest? He's maybe a little older, but I love to see him get up.
Outside Robinson. It's Richardson on the wing. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. And here's Love for 3. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. Weak. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
Clippers leading by 4.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3-ball. Westbrook's got 7 points.
Really nothing distracting Russell Westbrook right now. He's got that shooting window wide open.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much. That's tipped. And here we go with George.
Stellar anticipation by Leonard to create the fast break opportunity. That's why he's a perennial Defensive Player of the Year candidate.
Adebayo, that's a 2-pointer. Outside Hero. To stop the run. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Outside for Lowry. Martin for 3. George with the defensive effort. Los Angeles leading by 12. There's the triple. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
And it's good. 2 points.
Well, heady plays like that are what Jimmy Butler is all about. He knows where the defense is.
And George, here we go. And George with the stuff.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And Brent, the thing you respect about Jimmy Butler, here's a guy with an old school mentality.
Well, I love that he competes against the other team, Greg, but there's a part of Jimmy Butler, and we saw it a lot in the last 2 seasons, how much of a protector he is of the culture.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
The shot's good. George has got 23 points.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going. This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And George, here we go. And George with this stuff.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
George, no good. The Heat trailed by 19. Outside Butler. Pass to Martin. There's Hero with the 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Butler at the elbow. Lowry for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Lowry's got 6 points.
His skill set is so valuable on the offensive end. A coach can put him anywhere, and Lowry's going to find a way to impact a play. That time, catch and shoot.
Here's Lowry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something, because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
Here's Martin. Pass to Powell. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Clippers lead by 20.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so they foul intentionally.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers. Number 13.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
From Jimmy Butler.
Driving inside. Here's George. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Assisted by.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Lowry from outside. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
Paul George.
Good on both. 5 seconds left to play in the first half. And Butler launches from deep. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Trying to get open is Adebayo. Good. Butler's got 5 points now this quarter.
Tough points from a tough customer. Jimmy Butler just inviting the contact. Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Back to Lowry. Launches a three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
Wasted no time on that one. George has got 39.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Back to Martin. Heat moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Hero. Pass to Martin. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. Miami needs to get a shot off. There's Hero with the 3. Plumlee with the rebound.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Number 6.
Inside. Here's Batum. And Batum throws it down.
Nick.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
Pass to Lowry. Here's Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Martin from outside. Plumlee with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, and coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. Miami no good on that time either.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
To end the run, Hero attacking.
And for Tyler, that one was nasty.
Here's Los Angeles now. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him. So, for the Clippers, it's Covington on the wing. Stolen by Robinson. And here we go. Richardson heading to the hoop. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
That's the kind of play where I feel like Josh Richardson's feeling more and more comfortable. Gets up big time.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Here's Richardson. The second effort. This one for 3. And Duncan Robinson with the 3.
And Duncan Robinson, he will do that.
Clippers leading by 20. George. And he goes right over Thomas Bryant and slams it down.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. Good work there as it goes. Westbrook's got 9.
A monster drive there by Westbrook. So explosive. Contact phases him not in the slightest.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Mann. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mann's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Back to Richardson. And here is Bryant. He's looking for Richardson and finds him. Covington with the steal. The three from George. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. And we'll be right back after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Right side Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Butler from outside. It's hauled in by Zubac. Leonard with the ball. Butler covering. And stolen by Butler. Martin wide open. He fires. The three-pointer no good. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Clippers substitution.
It's Powell on the wing. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Jimmy Butler.
And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury. Tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that. I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the fourth personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Double team on Westbrook. It's Powell on the wing. Offline with his three. And Miami has possession. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And with the rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close. With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Powell with it. And it's Martin picking him up. And it's George missing. And it's the Heat with the ball. Back to Butler. Pass to Martin. Now here is George. Bucket is good.
Paul George.
George has got 4 points in the quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Hero from long range. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Miami no good on that time either.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
The shot by George, no good. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Lowry for three. Powell pulls it in. Pass to George. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his third foul so far. Here we are looking around the NBA. Greg, it feels like there's more parity amongst teams than ever before.
No dominant team has been the favorite every year, and that can all change, though, in a heartbeat. Every so often, a dynasty can be born out of nothing.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
To the wing on the left. Here